I thought you'd be safe staying with us.
Apologies if the fan in the background is irritating. Um, but I just wanted to say that this game right now, currently, and now we're at 2025, this game is so very prevalent and important right now. Especially in the UK, more so in the UK than anywhere else. I mean, obviously America, but with Donald Trump now going to be president, he's going to fight for what is right, for sensibility, for understanding, for truth. And yeah, I sound like a fucking meme, but he's going to stand up for the freedom of people. So in fairness, this game has never been more important right now. Um, I mean, I think of it like, I don't think of it as androids and AI, and I think of it as an ideal, as not an opinion, but as a right, as a I mean, our very way of life is on the line. Our very existence as humans is being corrupted, because all the vile, detestable, and downright deviant, really, people who have power and money and are in positions to alter the world for the worse. You know, I mean, the British government, I don't call them a government anymore. Whenever I say government now, whenever I read the word government, whenever I hear it, it doesn't make any sense to me. Because governments now, you see it across Europe, even in Canada. And I know Trudeau is now supposed to be stepping down, whatever. And I'm so glad, because, I mean, that was like a... Looking at that, it's the worst it could possibly be for a people, in the sense of one person ruling over a nation. And I mean, Britain, I'd compare Britain the same, but if not, to be honest, worse, much worse in different ways, because it's a simple case of, if you see evil in the world, there's that saying, for evil to survive, all it takes is for good people to do nothing. And it's so true right now. What with Tommy Robinson? I mean, he's just a name, he's just a human being, he's just a person fighting for everyone's rights in the UK right now. They want to send him mad. That's their game plan, is to twist him up and keep him in solitary confinement and hope he just completely loses his mind. He won't, because he knows what he's fighting for. He knows that it's bigger than him, and this whole thing is bigger than everyone. It's about evil. It is in its vilest, truest, filthiest form. And what depresses me the most, as I said in one of my other videos, 4%. And I'm not going to forget the fucking statistics, because 4% choosing to fight and die, possibly die, and ultimately die for a cause that is worth more than... I'm trying not to get emotional about this, because it's difficult for me, because I was in a relationship for 13 years. and I'm not going to blather on, but my current situation is that I'm being investigated for raping my stepdaughter twice, sexually assaulting my partner of 13 years. And I'm now in a situation where my investigation is split into two, and now I'm basically waiting to find out whether or not it's going to bear fruit. It's not going to bear fruit. I wouldn't even consider hurting my daughter. I don't see her as my stepdaughter, but whenever I say my stepdaughter or daughter, the conflict, I speak to my mum, and she's doesn't like me even talking about my ex-girlfriend or my daughter. I am in a difficult situation myself, and it's not about me. This isn't about me. The whole world is suffering this. It's not like it's a tiny fragment of humanity. It's not like it's here, there, here, there. It is fucking everywhere. And it is just the most basest, disgusting form that it has ever been. And it just makes me sick. And the people who are fighting, who are being demonized and vilified, and it's surreal. I feel like I look around and I feel like the world isn't even the world anymore. It's like a simulation of good trying to triumph over evil, when it's not even about right or wrong or good or evil, really. It's about fucking common sense and decency and what people as a species should be standing up for. I mean, our children are being destroyed. It makes no sense that the people in power are just not even turning a blind eye. It's far worse now. We've discovered that they are part of cover-ups, and yeah, we've always known cover-ups, but they are purposefully allowing it, and if not willfully participating in its evolution, its fruition, its continued vigour, and its downright evil. It is pure evil. How is this allowed to continue? I cannot get my head around it, and I never will. All the time that we look at things like this and just go, this is what it is, this is how it's going to be, and don't turn around and say, no, we will not allow it. The more we just continue to think that it is part of the world and the things are like that now, the worse it's going to get. And it will get worse. It will get far worse before it gets better. If it can get better. But we must not ever give up the fight to protect our children from the monsters and the people that are with the monsters, and help the monsters, because they are just as bad, if not far, far worse.
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Many believe that androids are a new form of intelligent life. Do you have any comment?
That's ridiculous.
Madam President, public opinion seems to have become increasingly favorable to the deviants, particularly since they've adopted a peaceful approach. How do you feel about this?
That's ridiculous.
Is it true that androids make up 60% of the armed forces?
That's ridiculous. We neutralized all military androids the second their reliability came into doubt. We have called the National Guard for reinforcement.
Is it true that a large number of deviants are still on the loose?
We don't have the full reports at this time, but if so, I can assure you they will soon be apprehended and destroyed. Next question, please.
What's gonna happen to cyberlife? Will androids be banned definitively?
It's ridiculous. We're working very closely with CyberLife to neutralize all deviants. I won't make any comments about anything else until we've dealt with the android question. Next question, please.
What can you tell us about the assault that happened last night?
The FBI raided an abandoned freighter in Detroit at 10:45 p.m. yesterday. Several thousand androids were destroyed or captured. Our forces are now combing the streets to ensure that none got through the net. We are going to find them one by one and destroy them. Public opinion is one thing, the security of the state is another. These deviants are dangerous, and my highest priority is to protect the American people.
A convoy of medical cobalt is reported missing. Army weapons stores are also said to have been robbed. Can you confirm these reports?
I have no information on that at this time. Thank you. That will be all.
So yeah, 5 minutes I've just basically been speaking on the mic when it wasn't recording. I'm not going to do it again. Yeah, fucking annoys me. But the point I was making, what I was trying to make before when it wasn't recording, was that, you know, games like this, they don't make them anymore. Yeah, and I can go into it, but I'm not going to because I already did, and it's like, it's pissed me off a little bit. I want to learn about Hank, in the sense of, like, I want to know about his kid Cole, and I want to know about, you know, what happened with androids in regards to his life, and don't care about that trophy, if there's any trophies in regards to that, because obviously I just want to know, want to learn, and I think Hank's a cool character, you know, a human character in it. Yeah, I also don't want him to kill himself, don't want him to lose hope and faith, and I want to find out about that, so I'm going to do that next. Yeah, so fantastic game. They don't make games like this anymore. I wish they would. You know, the last game I really enjoyed was Until Dawn. Absolutely brilliant game. Love horror games. I played Man of Medan, but it wasn't the same feel. It just had none of the same, you know, it was like a, it was wearing the flesh of the other game. Plus obviously Wendigos. It's based in, not fact, but it's based in real life information in regards to the natives believing in the corruption of souls and stuff like that. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Anyway, yeah.
We're coming to you live from Detroit, where thousands of androids are marching through the city at this very moment. The leader of the deviants, the one they call Marcus, is at the head of the march.
Something's happening in Detroit, Madam President.
Here we are. The moment of truth.
Surrender immediately, or we will open fire.
We don't want confrontation. We are protesting peacefully.
I repeat, surrender now, or we will open fire.
We ask that you release all androids detained in camps and cease all aggression against us. We are peaceful. We will not resort to violence. But we are not leaving until our people are free. Are you gonna open fire on unarmed protesters?
All teams, hold your fire.
Yes, Michael, we are less than 100 meters away and events are unfolding as we speak. We will continue to bring you live updates. Josh Douglas, Channel 16. Michael, back to you.
Marcus, what do we do now?
We hold out. As long as we can.
Put the rifle down and turn around with your hands in the air!
I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I'm on your side. I can shoot the leader of the Deviants and stop the revolution, but you have to let me.
Put the gun down, turn around! This is your last warning!
I know you. You're Connor. The android from that hostage situation. I thought you were dead.
Androids don't die, Captain.
My orders are to detain any androids I find. You're coming with me.
You don't understand. My mission is too important to let you interfere.
Stay right there. Connor! Connor!
Fucking androids.
The humans are about to launch an attack. And we will show them. And we are not afraid. If we must die today, then we will die free. North!
Marcus, no!
North! Why? North.
I couldn't live without you.
By creating machines more intelligent than ourselves, we took immense risks with the very future of our civilization. However, the situation is now under control. The total destruction of all androids will soon be complete, and the last remaining deviants will be hunted down and destroyed. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.